Beginning in 1923, the United States West Point University and Royal Military College of Canada, commonly known as the RMC, have played an annual exhibition hockey game, with the venue changing every year between the two universities. Over the years, this exhibition game has become a deep tradition with both teams. Back in 1923, General Douglas MacArthur was superintendent of West Point, and he started the rivalry with the superintendent of RMC, General Archibald MacDonald, and thus a tradition was born. This year's game was played at the Memorial Centre in Kingston, Ontario. The winner of the game is awarded the Challenge Cup, a trophy that is held by the winning school until next year, when the cup will be up for grabs. These two schools have developed a fierce rivalry over the years, a game filled with intensity and ferociousness right from the opening whistle. Every year when these teams receive their schedules, the players circle this game as bragging rights are on the line year after year.
Especially when we come up here, because it's such a different environment. You get away from your home, you're on the road, and everything's up in the air. You're not too sure what's going on, but you know the intensity is going to be there when you get on the ice. So you just circle that one on the calendar every year, and you can't wait for that weekend.
The players anticipate this game every year as they carefully prepare themselves in every way to ensure they are ready to go right from the opening faceoff. RMC head coach Kelly Nobes talks about his expectations of the team on game day.
It'll be a physical game. There'll be, everyone will be finishing their checks. Both teams are known for their work ethic and desire. So it should be a tight game with lots of physical play, and they're certainly fired up for this one. The home crowd certainly helps. The significance of the game certainly pumps them up. So my job is more to temper them and to calm them down and get them focused on the things that we need to do to be successful.
West Point head coach Rob Riley explains why this rivalry is special to him.
There are a number of great memories, and I think my best was really my first one in 1986. My dad was the head coach. It was his last year, his 36th season. It was my first year, and we came in here together, and fortunately we were able to win the game 9-7. It was a nice way to send my dad off, so that really was a very special time for me. When my dad was the coach, Danny McLeod was the coach of RMC, and they, out of this rivalry, became best of friends. So I think that's really kind of the neat part of the rivalry that we try to share with our guys. They don't always see it when you're in a tough game and people are, trying to take each other's heads off. But in the end, I think there are some pretty neat special relationships that can happen out of this rivalry.
This game was filled with intensity right from the opening whistle, as it was an all-out war on the ice. West Point won this year's game on the strength of 2 power play goals in the second period to beat RMC 3-2 in front of almost 3,000 fans. After the 3-2 win, West Point now leads the overall series with 38 victories, 29 losses, and 6 games ending in a tie. RMC's last win was in 2002. At the completion of the game, RMC team captain and fourth-year player Matthew Maurice spoke of the importance of the RMC West Point matchup.
It's a Canada versus U.S. battle type thing. It's RMC versus the Army, and it's a big game for both teams. Even before I went to join the school, this is the one I had marked on the calendar. It's such an intense battle when we get out on the ice against those guys. It's a matter of pride for our team and our school and our country, and I think today the boys showed that on the ice, and we got nothing to hang our heads about. It was a great battle.
We were fortunate to get that one extra goal, but it was a very hard-fought game to the final buzzer, as expected. 96 was our last win here. The last 3 we lost twice and tied 1, so we really were hungry to win this game up here and get a little momentum in the series.
RMC will now make the trip to New York next February, where they will try to reclaim the Challenge Cup. Sergeant Craig Reid, Army News, from the Memorial Centre in Kingston, Ontario.